everyone, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, welcome. I'm Seneca. I'm just average. I'm not beautiful, lucky, or rich, but I'm working on that. Okay, most days it does seem like there is a black cloud following me around. But if you enjoy watching someone try until they fly so that you can be inspired too to do whatever it is that you're dreaming of, then join me as I vlog my journey to achieve all my goals against all odds and build my dream of Black Sheep Farm. Plus adventures along the way you don't want to miss out on. Be an early subscriber so that you can say you were here from the beginning. Hit that subscribe button and that post notification bell so that you never miss out on content that's mostly failing, sometimes winning, but never boring. And it will encourage and inspire you to follow your dreams and go after whatever you're dreaming of doing. So I'll see you in the vlogs. Okay, bye. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing good today. It's that time of the month when, not that time of the month, silly. It's the time of the month when I have to go re-up at the food store for all the animals on the farm and spend copious amounts of money to feed them good, healthy things. And I've got Bear here. What's wrong, Bear Cat? He wants to go with me. What's wrong, Bear? What? Who's gonna tell him? What, baby? What? What, baby cat? You can't go. I told him. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but he really doesn't want to go. He thinks I'm going outside to work, and I'm not, so. I mean, I will after I get the feed, but you know what I mean. Stick with me and we'll do feed day. Door's locked, so I'm headed out. So I'm gonna try something new today because usually I go and get all the hay first because I have to. I buy so many square bales now opposed to where I used to get the round bales, and the round bale is one big round bale. But the square bales help me to feed more economically, so I have to use the utility trailer in addition to the truck because it's so much. But today, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go to Hilliard and get the feed first, and then I'm going to come back and dump that, and then I'm going to hook up the utility trailer because the hay that I'm buying is right down the street, and Hilliard's a little bit further, but I'm going to just switch it up today and see if it goes any quicker or any different or easier or whatever. The point is I don't have to drag the utility trailer all the way to another town, the town up from here, Hilliard. So, yeah. So, I just paid for all the feed. I'm at the Hagenese in Hilliard, my bad. And, I've got a load, if you can see back there in my truck bed, I got a load of 4 Nutrina. The feed that I'm feeding is called Triumph. And I've got 3 Lucas feeds, 2 scratch grains, 2 crumbles, a horse tub, and that's not counting the hay yet. But we're going to go down to the other store after we drop this off, and we're going to hook up the utility trailer and we'll get the hay because we got to get 34 bales of hay. Okay, so here we are. We're back at the farm, and I have my feed, which one of them I've unloaded. It's just on the ground because I needed to clean out my little tack closet. This is where I keep my saddles. I have an English saddle down here, and then I have an Amish saddle that's under there. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me turn the... I have an Amish saddle. That's the second one. That's this one right here. And then I've got this regular Western saddle. And then I have my helmet. And then I have lead ropes and halters and stuff just scattered. These are the cans I put the feed in. And then on this shelf I have some medicines. I've got like the Animed Calm. I've got topical fungal. I've got garlic for allergies back there. Over there I have shampoo, MTG, Copper Tox for hooves. This is Butabs. I'm about to get some new ones. And some flumeglamine in case I need to give a shot of flumeglamine. Flumeglamine, it helps with pain, and it also helps if a horse gets into a colic and you're going to have to give them a shot on the triangle muscle shape that's like behind their head and neck. It's an intramuscular injection. I can't give intravenous injections, just intramuscular. But anyhow, so we have goat feed, chicken feed, horse feed. There's more bags of feed behind those bags, but we have to keep the protein tub in. Now the protein tub, I just dropped that in the pasture, and it's like a 300-pound tub, and it's like a lick. And what they do is they it's got like all the copper, the sulfates. It's got selenium, iron, calcium. It has everything that they need, and it's in like a liquid molasses. And they just, it's free choice is how I feed it, and that means they can walk up to it and get as much as they need whenever they need it. So I leave that tub in the pasture, and the way I have to do it is I have to drive into the pasture and I have to just roll it out of the back of the truck. So it was in this big empty spot right here. But when I open the gate to the pasture, I don't want all the horses to run out, so it's like go time. I have to hurry up, shut the gate behind the truck once I'm in, and then hurry up and dump it off because they're all at the back of the truck. They're trying to see what's going on. And then they want to know, of course, Mommy's bringing a treat. What is it? And then I have to, while they're investigating what I dump out there, in this case the protein tub, to hurry up and get the truck out and shut the gate and make sure no one runs out. And Honey, this time, she's the little horse, the miniature, she was standing right by the gate looking crazy, like, I'm gonna go for it. And I saw the look in her eyes, and I saw her standing there, and I knew, and I was on the phone. So I was like, hurry up and shut the gate, or she's gonna make a fool out of me, and she's gonna have a heyday. So anyways, no crisis there. But now I've got to go and hook up the utility trailer and get hay. So instead of me filling the tack shed with the feed right now, so this area back here is where I stack all of the hay on the wall. When I get back, that whole wall and that corner will be covered in bales of hay. And so I didn't want to block my way for safety purposes coming in and out of this door. So I'm dropping the feed right on the ground right here. And then I'll come back with the ride on and I'll put it in the wagon and I'll take it around. I'll drive it around to the back pastures where the cows are. But yeah, fun. Whew, that was a lot. And each one of these bags weighs 50 pounds. So does that make me a boss? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 50. You do the math. Am I a boss? Because I just lifted that much weight. The pool, by the way, is for the ducks. My ducks don't have a pond yet. I'm still contemplating on whether or not I'm actually going to pull the permit and dig the pond, because how I've got the front pasture planned I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it still. So let me know if you think I should go ahead and dig a pond. It's good for drainage, but then I lose the land, and I don't have an exponential amount of land here. I'm dealing with like 5.99 acres, so almost 6. Not quite. If I would have had my way, I would have gotten 90 acres. But the husband was making the decisions. Anyways, so see this trailer? I'm gonna hook that up and we're gonna go get 33 bales of hay. Let's go. So we have the trailer in tow back there, and we're on our way to Callahan. I checked out the hay at the last store that we bought the feed at. No bueno. So the hay should be as green as possible, and it shouldn't look like it's been wet. So the greener that it is, the better it is, and the more yellowy and dried out, the worse it is, and they're less likely to eat it. Also, you don't want anything that looks like it may have grown mold. You don't want to buy any hay for your animals, horses or cows or goats or anything. If it looks like it, whoopsie, seatbelt. Don't tell on me, y'all. Hold on. If it looks like it has sticks, thorns, bird feathers, anything like that, and the hay is really bad for your animals. So you want to look at your hay when you buy it. If you just trust like that it's okay, you're not even actually trusting the people that you know at your feed store. You are trusting the person that baled it, because only they truly know how much it weighs, because they set the balers to a specific weight and tightness, and they also know what's in their pastures. Either they're looking or they're not looking, but they're the source. So always, if you don't know your source, check. That's my policy. It's been too many times that I've gotten, hay is expensive. I've gotten bad hay, gotten home, the animals wouldn't eat it, total waste. So let my mistake be your lesson. Anyways, so we're going to continue on, and when we get loaded up, I'll show you what that looks like. So we just left Callahan Feed. We have the hay. We got 31 bales, and I'll show you what that looks like. And if I look lackluster, it's because I just spent a little bit over budget than I was expecting. But you know, with inflation, everything costs so much. So yeah, kind of like ouch on my wallet. So yeah. Anyways, let's go look at the hay. I'll show you what that looks like. So this is all of the hay, and first one that he gave me, like the pack of 21, they didn't look good at all. I wasn't happy with them, so I actually waited, and I didn't want to film because there was already the risk of them getting angry, because I was already complaining that the hay looked yellow, like it was left out, and it looked like. But I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, Matt, I'm so sorry, but this cost me $275. I don't take it lightly, and I'm not going to just... I said, once I get home, there's nothing I can do about it if they don't eat it, so I might as well get what I think they'll eat. And even that one doesn't look great, but it's better, way better than what they tried to give me. So don't be afraid to be your own advocate and speak up for yourself, especially if you're paying something with your hard-earned money. Don't apologize. Don't leave without being happy. Address it, you know, right then and there. And that's kind of what I have to do. And that's what I did. And I'm happier. But, so I'm going to run in with Dixie and get some salt for my dear neighbor and my friend Linda. And then we'll get home and unload this hay. And I'll show you what that looks like. And so this is the horse tub. And show you the label. So it has protein 16, fat 4, fiber 5%, and it has calcium, phosphorus, salt, magnesium, copper, manganese, selenium, zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin E, and it's supposed to be 1 block per 5 head of horses, and they're supposed to have equal access to it, which they do. It's out here in the field. Anybody can enjoy it. And there's Felix munching on some hay. And back there we have Calypso. We've got Fifi walking on over. Hey, Mrs. Fifi. Hey, Fifi. Hey, pretty girl. Wow, you look like you're in a movie. You're so pretty. Yes, you are, Mama. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're a good girl. That's what that looks like. And now I gotta go and unload all of the hay. You can see my limber little truck right there with my hay. And we gotta go down the driveway and around the corner and back to the tack shed and unload the hay and break our back. Not really. I'm speaking strength over my back in the name of Jesus. Okay, so driving over there now. Okay, so after backing the trailer up 5,000 times to get it exactly where I needed it, and one hoodie later, I won't show you the details. Yeah, I got really hard. Farm life. Hot, not heart, but hot and hard. I got a lot of heart, y'all. Finally got the trailer right where I can back it up. I'm hoping I have it lined up. You guys, what do you think? What do you think? You think it's gonna work? And we gotta get all that into here. But first I gotta go pee and I gotta let the dogs out. Then I gotta go in Dixie and I gotta get all the shopping done. I also gotta feed the back of the farm, let Honey out, feed the dogs, and feed the cats. Okay, I think that's all. But we're losing time. Last I checked, it's around like 2:20, 2:30. I did go to the neighbors and dropped her off 5 bags of salt. Those were another 50 pounds. All in all, before the day's over, I will have lifted well over a ton. Lifting and moving by my little self. Over a ton. Yes, that's true. I've actually done the math. Maybe we'll do the math and see it on paper. For those of you that don't believe me. Anyways, let's go potty and take care of those dogs. Okay, so I just finished pulling all of the hay off the trailer except for these 2 bales that are left. And the reason I left them in there is because I gotta take one in the back for the turkeys and the pigs and the ducks. So, and then the other one, I will, I still need to stack this up. I need to give the neighbor his 1 bag of Lucas. I don't know how that got knocked down. I guess it just slid. But this is what the hay looks like. Yes, I'm out of breath. I have now stacked all the hay up. As you can see, it's from floor to rafters. And it's heavy. My back's getting angry. It's not completely, like, but it's not happy. So, I've lost my keys. And I need to start heading towards Yulee to go to Publix to pick up my husband, but I don't know where I put my keys. The good news is I know it's not behind the hay. I know where they're not. I looked all in the house. I was wanting to shut this up. But, what can we do? I'm gonna check inside the truck one more time. This is like, unfortunately, a regular thing for me because Well, let's just say I have a special brain. Got some cat. Let's see. No toys. Sorry. Well, at any rate, you guys, I'm gonna find my keys and I'm gonna head towards Hewley to go to Publix and pick up something for dinner. I don't know what. It's got to be something easy because I'm pretty much bushed after today. I did feed the back. I didn't film that because I was in such a hurry, and I think I filmed that before on my channel anyway, so you'll know what that's like. If you don't, look at a different video. I think it's called Bodie Wears a Wig, or a Bull Wears a Wig. I was feeding back there, but I want to thank everybody for coming along, my YouTube family. That's sort of what it's like on feed day, minus, having me filming feeding the back. And I don't think I even film, feeding the front, but all I do is take the scoop and go dump the feed, and then I do a little exercise with each horse while I'm doing it. And I just make them either lift up their feet, or I touch the pole and make them drop their head. I always make them, I teach them that, I don't want to sound rude, like I make them eat. I make them do something to get food. It's more of a game, because they always have access to roughage, whether they want to play the game or not, so don't mistake it. They always have hay and water. 24/7. Excuse me. I get hay allergies. I just took something for that, but so yeah, the grain is basically more of vitamins and a supplement and a treat. So I never would withhold food because they don't want to do an exercise with me. I use food as leverage. They always have access to hay, and that's their most important food base. That's what keeps their gut moving. They're grazers, so their gut has to move all the time. When they stop, they get an impaction, and that's called colic, and that's why horses die. Or you have to put them on a trailer and get them to University of Florida for surgery. So we're not doing that. I've had to walk a few out of a colic when I used to board, but since I've been at my own properties, I've never had one colic. But like I said, when the vet comes out next week, I'm going to get Banamine anyways, just because you don't never want to have an injury or anything and be without, your shots and stuff. So I always keep the Banamine and keep betadine, Banamine, Butte, Copper Tox, the silver, so that seals up cuts if they get a cut, and then usually a stitch kit and stuff like that. Ooh, I need to shave my legs. I just felt these cacti. It's gonna be a good night though for a nice hot lavender soak, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm making this super long and I'm rambling, so I love you guys. Tune into the channel, hit that post notification bell so that you get notified and you never miss when I make an upload. And have a good evening. Love you, bye.